All right, it's been like a day since I've seen this car. You know, we went out for that sesh the other night and things didn't go well. I think we have some sort of clutch issue, a brand new clutch in this, and it seems to have had some sort of drama. So we are heading to Sammit's. He's gonna let me use the hoist at Sammit HQ. So big thanks to Sammit for letting me use it. We're gonna head there, see if we can't work out what's wrong with this thing. Basically, I've just got a crazy vibration through the drivetrain, and it does it when it's parked. So it can't really be anything but clutch, because I have a new underdrive set up on this car, and it shouldn't be anything to do with that. So we will find out soon enough. We'll get this thing up on the lift, get this box out in a jiffy, and go from there. Right, officially getting you recultured. Recultured. You've been all this.
Should I take them off there?
Probably. Obviously, this is the best looking car here. Probably not the most reliable when we're in Japan. But yeah, cool to be here nonetheless. Huge thanks to Sam for letting us use his lift. And it's Golden Week. Were you coming in today anyway?
Today's like a full-blown public holiday, so no one's here except me. But yeah, normally vacation.
Yep. All right, sick. Is there anything I'm not meant to film in here?
Nope, everything's not secret.
Cool. Always make sure with us YouTubers there might be some secret squirrels. All right, cool. So we're gonna get this up. We're gonna bore scope into the box. See what we think the issue is. If it is that, I can order a clutch from Sydney and it'll be here tomorrow. But I missed the 2 track days that I'm meant to be at today and tomorrow. So, all right. So we got bore scope, and well, we're hoping to see what we want really, Princey. Yeah, that bent.
Yeah, we just want
that's
to see
best
that.
case, because that's sort of, well, it's not best case. It could be just something else.
Could be something else.
Could be nothing. That'd be good.
No,
Well, it's definitely something.
Dude, it's like a
Oh, I
fucking
should have
like a
vibrated
tumbler.
to show you guys.
Yeah, like it's bad.
Yeah. Just surrounded by a bunch of concreters here.
I drove back with my feet against the seat because I thought it was coming out. It's that bad.
Okay, so
Chuck some fucking concrete at mate, she'd be right.
That'd be next. That's
Concrete
a good
on.
idea, mate.
well, I wonder if we could just put weight. We'll just balance it on the car. Just a couple dots of weld on the opposite side.
Put
And
it in there?
Yeah.
Maybe we should clean the end of it first.
clean the end of it, Princey.
My view here was bad. The view here.
I've been to too many fucking blokes, that was too much.
All right, what are we looking? I think I just saw the. Oh, kind of see the clutch.
Oh, that's
yeah,
a clutch.
That's a clutch.
All right, guys, so just to confirm, we've just bore scoped in, and it's exactly what we thought it is. I'll put a picture on the screen now. Well, you'll see it when we pull it out in a bit, but it's definitely that. So, Princey, confirmed.
99% confirmed.
99% confirmed. I do have some people in Sydney who are flying out of Sydney to Haneda, which is actually quite close to here, and they'll be here tomorrow night. They're leaving tomorrow morning, so I've got probably a handful of hours right now to confirm. Jump on liftfink.com, please grab yourself a ton of merch, really help out. I'm gonna have to pay like $2,200 to replace this clutch, so it sucks, man. It's a brand new clutch in it. It's a heavy duty clutch, and it just immediately failed. So, and it's meant to handle a lot more than an NA barra can put down. Sucks, but we'll work it out. Oh, do you know how to handle something that long, Princey?
No.
Uh-huh.
Come back a bit, You got like a heat shield or some shit in the way here?
Back it.
Smack it.
Very chill. Probably on a bit more too much of an angle here, right?
The angling is too much.
Right, it's later in the night now, and everything has,
Later in the day.
I believe, worked out. Huh?
Later in the day. It's not later in the night because the night is just approaching.
Approaching. Jesus.
Approaching.
So we do have a clutch ordered already, which we're obviously very happy it's on the way. Leaving the car at Sam's overnight tonight, and we'll probably put the clutch in tomorrow night. The bloke ringing in the clutch gets in at 8 p.m, so we may do a bit of a night session on the car, see how we go. 1 hour?
1 hour.
It actually won't take long, really, will it?
Nah, because I'm going to leave a bunch of bolts out.
Of the top ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know why they were in. AU House Dave doing a really proper job. It's quite annoying. It's actually really annoying when people like fully put all the bolts in a box. Like, they're not coming out.
Man, my RB30 didn't even have the bottom bolts bolted to the engine. It just had starter motor and 2 on one side.
When I drove the low brain car, I drove it in pro competition with no bolts. The only thing holding it in were the solid engine mounts and the gearbox cross member. Yeah. And we made, I think, top 4 that round. Pretty good. Anyway, really nuts couple days. Like, obviously we're not just here with myself. Got Prince's whole family and then his extended family with us as well. My kids see Prince's mum as their grandma and all that sort of stuff. So, not sure if I've mentioned that before in the vlogs, but it's a big family unit. There's 11 of us here, so and it's a holiday as well as doing some drift stuff. So, not the worst thing in the world to get taken away from everyone and go to work on a car, though.
It's great.
We had a great, nice, peaceful day. But yeah. Oh, dude, have a go. Have some. Have some.
Oh, Jesus.
That just looks weird.
And it's coated in cinnamon sugar.
Just been a lot going on, and then all the car issues. It really has just been a pain in the ass, honestly. And we got 11 of us here with a bunch of non-car people that we're having to keep entertained, as well as trying to work on cars. Me and Princey have had some real long nights.
Yeah. I'm still catching up from them.
We've just gone to a hardware store and ended up getting the stuff we need for the track day at Marlborough. Car's already at Marlborough Circuit. We're on our way there, back there now, after finding out the Falcon has a fuel leak, which is just, this car is fighting us so goddamn much. But this is another stupid one where I feel like I knew about it and it's come back to bite me.
Knowing that
more cars, more problems.
Knowing that you may have known about it probably upsets me a bit more too.
Yeah. Well, anyway, so as you saw in the last vlog, we've got the new clutch in the Falcon. Everything seems to feel pretty good there. I even did like a 3rd gear in the wet on the way here. I was skating, so it feels good. Feels like it's gonna work. I feel like this guy's in my way. Chopped. Anyway, we're on the way to Marlborough again. We're gonna fix the Falcon and we're gonna get straight out onto track at Marlborough Circuit. First track day for the Japan Falcon. So, done a really shitty job at vlogging again, but what do you even call it, Princey? It's not even bad luck at this point. It's an absolute mistake. Yeah, after everything else we've gone through trying to get this car sorted, first lap out. We didn't even pull the camera out. We had a fuel leak, which I didn't film because I got this car from Ipswich, all right? It had a nail in the petrol tank. Like, in it, like a hole.
Through the petrol
So
tank.
if you filled it up all the way, it would leak. We fixed it now by putting a screw in it.
We fixed it with a screw, and the screw worked mint.
I'll eventually obviously chuck a fuel cell in this car, so it's not a big deal. But it was leaking, so we had to run down to a shop and get all that fixed. Once we got that fixed, I'm like, boom, out on track. The reason I've been so crappy is also with vlogging on this trip is I completely forgot all my GoPro gear. I have one GoPro with one battery here, and it's a freaking nightmare, honestly. But anyway, apart from that, we were like, I told Princey to grab the camera that you guys are looking through right now. I put it in my bag, which was in the pit. Princey was looking in the car, and by that time, I'd done my whole 2/3 of a lap that I got, and I broke an axle. And then we spent the remainder of the day, like literally, what, 5 hours?
5 hours.
About 5 hours. Getting the axle. Well, first of all, we had to go to find a store that had the axle, like the 36mm bolt, which is not easy in Japan. We had to go to multiple stores. We lost an hour there, and then a lot of procrastination and things like that as well, and just being bloody depressed, to be honest. Like, it's so depressing. Defeated, that's what it is. I'm defeated from just everything that's been going on, you know what I mean? I just, you know, you picture these things so differently and going so differently, and having like my car here that I know, you know, when it left Australia, like AU House did a massive burnout in it the day it left. Cooked the set in it. Had been taken to multiple drift events, had an issue with the engine, which they put back to the clutch, and basically if you know barriers, they vibrate, and if you have a bad clutch, that can cause an engine issue. The engine that's in it's an FGX motor. It has it had a brand new clutch, balancer, billet, oil pump, and oil gears, like everything to be right. I have the full turbo rear end. I have a TR66 gearbox to be strong. Like, it's probably one of the best or better, like especially for an NA drift car, like Falcon drift cars going around. Because all the arms are done. Like, it's got everything it needs, except for the big turbo and stuff. But I didn't go big turbo because I wanted reliability. And here we are with a broken axle, a turbo axle. You watch guys at these cars making 600 plus, clutching third gear and doing power skids with bloody semis on in these things. So I don't know how or why, but we broke an axle on a 235 with, I don't even know how much pressure in it, nothing special. It didn't feel super grippy, you know, compared to the cars driving just recently, which was 265s, Bolinos. So everything's got to feel a bit slippier. But we're now parking the Falcon up because the hotel, which I plan to drive it to tonight, is an hour the opposite way and an hour back. But I really wanted to drive it because it was cool Toge roads. Now I'm leaving it here because tomorrow we've got to drive 5-6 hours, basically probably 6 hours with one-wheel drive. If it rains and we've got a steep hill, I'd actually be screwed.
We'll stop and get a tow strap. It'll be right.
Like, you imagine that if it rained? I'm not going to be able to get up. Oh no! I have to leave it at the bottom of the hill at Ibisu. I'm not going to be able to drive it to the top.
Nope.
Oh my god. Okay. I don't even know if I'll be able to drive it up the road into Ibisu. It's steep. No, once I got momentum, I don't know. That'll be interesting. You'll see that later in this video because I didn't film anything today, so this is going to be another multi-day video because I'm losing the plot, I reckon.
Yeah.
I'm just getting defeated. One thing after another just keeps beating you down, and stay positive.
Stay positive.
Freaking trying. Still smiling.
There is some positives.
Yeah, what's that?
You're saving money on tyres.
I haven't even yet with that, and we had the overnight clutch, overnight parts from Australia. It's happening again. We have overnight parts coming from Cairns. Townsville, Cairns. So we have a shaft for the back of his car on its way, which you'll see later in this video. You'll meet the guy that's bringing it. What a freaking legend. You'll meet him, but this afternoon, that's part of our mess today. He organised another axle. and went aboard, grabbed it, so 120 bucks. He is going to jump on a plane tomorrow morning. He'll be in Japan by like, I think 6 o'clock or something, and he's going to jump on a fast train straight from Tokyo to Ibisu. I'll pick him up, we'll go and have some beers, wake up in the morning, and then we'll go drift the C35 and the Falcon, which you'll see later in this vlog.
Yeah, I'll see if I can door him.
Yeah, Princey we've got a clutch we bought from Summit, cheap, real cheap. That's a little Nismo clutch for 200 bucks.
Yeah.
Cheering. I'm gonna chuck that in the Laurel tomorrow, which you'll see probably next. Sorry for the gym camera. On to the next day now, guys. We're at Mabara. I will sort that out. Picking up the... yeah, that's all right. I'll get it. We're at Mabara. We picked up the Falcon. We're now on our way to Ibisu with one-wheel drive. But it's a beautiful day. We can't complain there. I've got 4 wheels and tyres wedged in. Frosty Fab did a crazy job with the roll cage. Probably, honestly, too many bars. Like, to put the wheels and tyres in, I actually have to go through the boot and sort it past. It's a mission and a half to get these wheels and tyres in. And I've actually got one tyre zip tied to stop it from falling out the boot hole, if that makes sense. So, fun. We're going to get to Ibisu as soon as we can. Bring you guys along for the ride.
People trying to get in. We made it!
Marbar, where are we?
We're at Bisu.
Yes, we are under the laurel. We've just been busy, so I haven't been able to film much, but you just saw those few driving clips on the way to Abisu. Falcon made it. Tonight, late tonight, Falcon parts rock up. So that's a beauty. Big shout out to PV. They let me use the hoist. So that's a game changer. So we are up on the hoist now. We're gonna quickly whip this box out with a new starter motor and a new clutch ready to go in, and everything's gonna be good. Excellent. Update. Old clutch out. Brand new to us. Nismo unsprung. Hopefully that doesn't come back to bite us. About to do the flywheel. And we'll all go back in with the signature no top bolts. Never put the top bolts in, guys.
Fuck your top bolts.
Your top bolts, you don't need them. I don't even know why they're there. You don't need them.
Hi.
Hey, we're done.
We're done.
We're done.
Oh,
And it works.
Hour and a half, and it works.
Yeah.
Bleed it in the morning.
Clutch needs a bleed up. The starter motor we got doesn't work. So we still got no starter motor. So,
Don't need it, as long as I don't stall it.
I'm still considering selling this car. I'm in two minds. It is a really good car. It now has a good clutch in it. So it's good to rip again. I'm just not sure. Yeah, I kind of need to sell it because I need the cash, but I don't want to sell it because that's not reliable yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see. Well, yeah, we'll see how this weekend goes with the Falcon. Another friend is here with his FT86s, Kevin Flynn, and his son. He's trying to convince me to enter a comp this weekend. What's the comp called again?
EDS?
EDS?
ESD, something like that.
Ibisu Drift Series.
EDS.
So he's trying to convince me to enter that. And I'm like, we'll see. We may even be entering a comp in the Falcon this weekend. So look, we'll see. And yeah, we'll see. That's all I got.